What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Baldmanreacts. This is a special one for me. We're checking out the band Solemn Assembly and the track Statik Heaven. I had an amazing experience with the band and the album and the track that we're doing recently, and I'm going to tell you all about it after we get through the track. Solemn Assembly is a techno-industrial band from Dallas, Texas. They have been going since 1989. That's right, they're 29 years young and will be leveling up for their 30 next year with a retrospective that will be coming out, which, of course, I will be doing stuff on. They do have a new record coming out soon in the next couple of months, and I will be supporting that as well. Today we're checking out an old one. We're checking out one of my favorites, which is going to be in a remixed format on the new record. The track is Statik Heaven. The band is Solemn Assembly, and here we go. Love these opening synth tones. I like that ambient feeling. I've always really enjoyed the different layers of synth electronics that he uses, and I really like the drum tones that he employs. Kind of got that feeling of being more organic but still being digital.
Underneath the static reception.
While I'm not a huge fan of vocal effects, I think they work so well in this track. The lyrics here I fell in love with the first time I heard them. The synth line here is one that I have danced to so many times over the years. The track is one in the series of tracks about this world that he's created. A very William Gibson, technological, dystopian world that culminates with the track Apocalypse, which I will do at some point. The vocal layering here with the effects, such a great feel. Really enjoy it. I love the different melodies that are going on with these synth textures. Really like that shifting electronic texture back there. It's kind of phasing in and out. Little subtle addition of the synthesized hi-hat in there to give you a little different texture change. I like it.
Machines to take away your life infused with burning flesh, designed for devastation. Put angels to the test. We run at night to hide ourselves from their seeing eyes and mask ourselves with wings.
I love the lyrics here. I like that additional layer of synths that are floating up there. They added in all those different textures and melodies, giving a little bit of complexity that just keeps me engrossed in the track every time I hear it.
Tears run like wires through silica, angel wings.
All right. That was Statik Heaven. The band was Solemn Assembly. And this has been a favorite for just about 15 years now. So, the reason I did the track, the reason I wanted to cover the band, well, other than the fact that I absolutely love them, is back in 03, I caught a show in Austin, Texas, when I was temporarily assigned to Fort Hood, which is about an hour away. I went to this goth industrial club in Austin called Elysium, which has long since changed hands and became something new. And caught Solemn Assembly headlining a show the same night that the band Bouncing Souls was playing not too far away. And I was really impressed. Hung out and talked to Joe, the singer and main man of the band, and wound up picking up a copy of the demo Rewired, which is what this track is off of. And I have held on to that record for just about 15 years. Because it's not quite 15 yet, but it's getting there. It will be in the next month or two. And I think I paid, I don't know, $5 or $6 for it, if that. But I've carried this record for so long. I lost the original many years ago, and I kept wanting to try to find the band again to get the track names, because while I still had copies of the record, I said burn one, and my buddy is a huge fan as well, so thankfully enough, one of us had the record when the other one didn't, or one of us had it on our computers when one blew up or died, and we've managed to preserve this demo for many, many moons now. So I finally managed to find the band and contact Joe about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3, and turns out Joe had not heard Rewired in at least 8 or so years, from what I understand. His computer blew up and he lost the tracks. So when I contacted him, he was a little surprised that I still had a copy. And sure enough, he didn't have the tracks. So for the first time in my life, I was able to give a musician their own music back. And it was just an awesome, incredible, wonderful experience to hold on to a record that I've held so dear, be able to give it back to the artist, and talk a little bit, learn more about the record and the different things they've got going on. And I figured the lyrics to this track were part of a story, part of a series, but I wasn't sure. And sure enough, they are. I'm going to have to figure out what tracks they all are, and eventually I'll do them all together and figure out what the story is. But I was able to get the track name, so finally I remember what all the tracks are called, and I was able to give the artist back his own music, and just a very, very cool experience. Certainly not one that I expected. And it just goes to show that a record doesn't have to be from a massive, gigantic band to be one of your favorite records. It could be a band that nobody's heard of. It could be your buddy's band that plays for 12 people. If the songs are good and you enjoy them, and it truly might make it into that realm of being one of your favorite records. This just happens to be like that for me. They didn't release their first official album until 2011, so 8 years after, I got a copy of Rewired, and just thought that was really cool. Wanted to share that with you guys because I'm still pretty stoked about it. I was talking to Joe, and he's going to remix this track for the new record, put it on there, and I'm looking forward to hearing that. Might do a couple more tracks from this record. There are no versions of this up, so if you're interested in it and you want to hear the actual track without my commentary, let me know. I'll put it up on Google Drive, or I'll just upload it straight by itself here on the channel. If you want to hear any more off this EP or this record, let me know, and I will put some more stuff up as well. Links to Solemn Assembly's Facebook and social media will be down below. Please go check them out. He's a great guy. I think they're still currently a duo right now, and they do some really strong techno-industrial. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's something different. I don't do a lot of techno-industrial stuff on the channel. I certainly want to do more. Got some fans of that, guys like Module 79L from Waste Disposal Machine, which is a Portuguese industrial band I've done a track for. I need to do some more from them. Module, I'll get back to you. Just let me know what track you want me to do, brother. And thanks, guys. Thanks for humoring me. Thanks for listening to my story. I love you. I appreciate you. As always, you have been on her. I would like to thank my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders for what you do. I can't forget you. Sorry about that. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I'll see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep that back.